Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Pisces reading. Okay, this is going to be for you guys here. Okay, I'm going to be using my new deck of cards. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can look in the description box below and check out my Instagram and other social medias. So I feel like Halloween is a thing for you guys here. I mean, Halloween is amazing. Halloween is coming up in my mind. Okay, because soon as September comes here, it's Happy Halloween. I'm so excited. Super excited, bro. Halloween is like the best. Like, it's gonna be like 5 minutes here explaining like why I love Halloween. You know, one time I did that too. Look at me, we're doing it. Like Halloween is like the fucking best. I like it in the morning. Like in the morning, I like the lead like things. Like we were doing it. It just really is the best. So maybe confirmation. Um, um, So yeah, Halloween may be a thing for you guys here, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I actually feel like it's a good thing. I was gonna express how I like Halloween in the mornings and like that chill, cold, fall like transition. You know what I'm saying? It's not fall transition, but it's like that transition. It's great. The here we go. The good witch, catching myself. Yeah. So. But no, for real, like I feel like it's a good thing. I just feel like it's a good time in the morning. I don't think it's negative. I just feel like it's like a comforting, vibe with you guys. Okay, nothing bad. I feel like you don't have to worry about that. But maybe people are viewing you like on the morning of Halloween. If we can have Halloween like every day, like in the morning, you know what I'm saying, like that chill day. Oh, it'd be amazing. Can we fast forward to go down on me? Type shit. Okay, so um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Oh, because some of you guys are dealing with a child who says, "Oh, that's not cool, mom." Maybe you guys are, certain nationality here. I don't know. I think you feel like something's off with the kid. Okay. But anyways, we have overpowering here, so yeah, I do see like what you're creating in life. So maybe you guys are an entrepreneur. Okay, maybe you guys do a lot of activities with your child. Okay, you guys could be maybe going into real estate, but whatever you guys are creating for yourself or the community or stuff like that, it's definitely really loud. Okay, people are getting a confirmation that maybe you and somebody else are a bit selfish. I don't really know why they're saying that though. Maybe. They're okay, so I feel like this could be like a little weird. All right, I feel like you're okay. So the people could be saying that you're selfish because you have somebody close to you. Maybe you work in a body shop. This person could be an earth sign. This person could be 29 or when they turn 29. Okay, this is like a omen. This is like for some of you guys, okay? When they turn 29 or 44, whatever the age, or 30, they know that they're going to have a lot of protection here. They see their signs and synchronicities with this person here, and they don't like that, but I feel like they don't like it because they have so much protection, and I honestly feel like what the cards are not saying is it's because they want the protection. Okay, but this is a matter of like if you work your ass off, okay, it's not like it was handed down though. I mean, like, and if it was handed down, then okay, I guess, but I do feel like with the signs synchronicities here, this is something that was kept quietly. You know what I'm saying? It was kept privately. So like, I do feel like the steps that was taken from the person you were working with was like correct done. Like it was done correctly. Okay. I feel like I don't want to step on like not your toes, but like I don't know if like the people are like you know getting a read on you, you know. So I'm just like if you're learning about Pisces and their partner, whoever they're in a shop with, or whoever has like created or helped them, parent wise, business wise, whatever it is, it was done correctly. So I'm just gonna say it's a personal problem that you have. I just feel like this person invested long term instead of like short term. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you should invest long term, right? Pisces, on the other hand, yeah, they feel like you're. I mean, whatever you're doing is phenomenal. They know it's very creative, and it can probably give you a home, because I do see that maybe a two-bedroom apartment, maybe a one-bedroom apartment. But yeah, because I see the number two, but I do see that it's done wonderfully. Like I'm not trying to like rain on your parade. It's pretty loud and it's pretty good. I don't know if it works, but I mean you could read between the lines. If something's very creative and people are like, oh my god, I'm recognizing it, and they're hating, then I can say, or you can make one can make an assumption of like, okay, maybe it is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So um, so yeah. We also have the number, or not the number nine, but we have my conclusion card. So you're making a lot of conclusions. I don't know if you know that something's really loud, but it is really loud. For some of you guys, I do feel like you guys see that it's pretty loud here. And the conclusions that you're making is that, maybe I feel like you're really like, tooting your own horn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing really good. And for some of you guys could be like, okay, I can relax. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe there's an air sign involved, or an air sign is too relaxed or something like that. I don't know if this is like a competition, but it's not just you that was broadcasting or saying something, or your work was being like, like, what I'm saying, like it was you, an earth sign and an air sign. Apparently I think your air sign is your competition, okay, because we do have like my air element, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, and it doesn't seem like it's going too well with them. Because like they're trying to like have a defense mechanism, or they're trying to build protection, but it's not working out for them. I feel like you're like low key Pisces. I feel like you're really like you're detecting that this air sign is not as smart. I don't think this person is promoting that they're smart, but they're definitely giving a vibe where you're like I think somebody's been confident, a little too confident, a little too relaxed, like, oh, I'm gonna sleep, like I could do this, and it's like you can, but you're not getting a lot of money or resources. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are like, well, that kind of sounds like, you know, but I think maybe you should like read between the lines here, because I think you know exactly who this is for, and I think maybe for some of you guys, you may not want to admit it. This could be somebody's boyfriend, this could be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's partner in general. This could be a family member. Okay, this could be your boss here. Um, it definitely feels like you're in a Nikola Tesla's energy, and you're dealing with some Con Edison situation here. Like Con Edison, they're great, but they create DC, and Nikola Tesla, he's not as big, but he creates like AC, like, what I'm saying? So doesn't get that much attention, doesn't get that much, credit, but his shit booming, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I feel like the air sign is kind of like a Con Edison, situation here. Yeah, and I say to read between the lines because you have two infinity cards. You got two infinity signs. So it's like you may not want to admit it, but it's true. One of those shits. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're like concluding a lot about your lifestyle and like what you've been through. I think also some of you guys are thinking about like closing up the shop, or like closing something up, or like because something's coming towards end, but it's not like a oh I'm gonna leave this alone forever. I just feel like maybe you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to let this air sign win, or I kind of want to do something nice for an air sign or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this person is trying to do parties, this person's like running around with their head off or some shit like that, and um, it's not working out for them. But you sell one product and boom, or you start doing something and then boom, you know what I'm saying? Yours is somebody taught you. I think it was, like I said, an earth sign, okay, a Virgo, because in this deck of cards, it could be, in my deck of cards, this is a Virgo. Was a Virgo talking about like how somebody taught somebody, or somebody's already like rich or resourceful, okay? Because even in tarot, the richest one is the Queen of Pentacles. That's the richest one. The Queen of Swords is very career oriented, but they don't talk about the bitch got money. They talk about the bitch is smart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But the one who has resources and monies and gadgets is the Queen of Pentacles. Look it up, right? So, yeah, so I feel like a earth sign, someone who's in an earth energy, or maybe a Virgo, taught you how to like keep something long term and short term. And the air sign obviously did not have those practices. Somebody was like watching you instead of like going to the teacher who knows what the fuck they're talking about, right? And you know, but at the same time as they were watching you and copying you and being slick and shit like that, they were quite all over the place, and you were, but you were a student, you know what I'm saying, as you're supposed to, be. So you can make mistakes. This air sign, I feel like this person's already a mom, or they're already like, they already have their own business, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, so the closest, like, I guess the closest teacher that they had was you, but you were learning from somebody else, and your product wasn't even all that. You know what I'm saying? Now it is. And they probably taught you how to conceal or consolidate, Um, but they probably taught you a few things to keep things, private like them. You know what I'm saying? And you did. So this is good. But right now, I feel like for some of you guys are thinking about closing something up, and I think it's a wise decision. But I wouldn't say like do it for an air sign. Don't like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like you should just do it because like it's at the end of its reign. You know what I'm saying, and maybe focus on another career. You know what I'm saying. And the good thing about this Virgo, or the good thing about whoever taught you, whatever they taught you, is this something where you can take in all aspects, like morals and values, like always remain humble and kind, always remain thoughtful and stuff like that. And in every industry, and you, especially if you're working with people and animals, mammals, stuff like that, like we all want that, right? We all want to eat, right? We all want trying to survive. So I feel like you guys are, I feel like a Sagittarius don't like you, because I feel like this was like Sagittarius's thing, like a Sagittarius's love relationship, like and then you can tell that they were struggling too a little bit, in their normal life as well. But yeah, I feel like a Sagittarius doesn't like you at all. They just kind of like, and you are kind of like they're like water, like a Pisces, right? So this is great. Like somebody helped you ground, because the biggest thing they said about Pisces is they have a hard time grounding their things, and you actually like pass. So maybe in your next lifetime, I guess I say your next lifetime, right? Maybe you guys won't be a zodiac sign. Maybe like they say Pisces is the hardest one, So maybe that's what it was. The next card we have is the Oracle card of people. Okay, so I think you want to do something for the people. Like instead of you running your own business or you having children, you want to do something for the people. It may not be a business, it may be something else to you. So some of you guys are working on another project, so that's great. So I'm hearing by Aura, my tears are always rolling. Ah, right. Ah, right. Um, yeah, so I feel like maybe, I don't know, I feel like, because I feel like I'm, tapping in two different missions, okay, of yours. So obviously, if you guys are working on two different fields, like maybe one of you guys were maybe working maybe for the food industry. Now you guys don't want to work for the food industry. Maybe you guys want to be a politician. So whatever you guys are switching in, if you're dealing with a lot of selfish individuals, a lot of selfish people, and I feel like the universe wants you, or you want to like work on like you know building that thoughtful energy, that youthful energy between two people, okay? Because over energy for my selfish card is this, so I feel like, yeah, and family members, this is about people who are considered friends and family, air quote, you know what I'm saying? When they're actually supposed to be family and friends and everything. So I feel like, because there's a lot of dissing going on in people's reality. It's not just like, oh, I hang out with you and we go to the movies. Like, no, like people are creating family, and having friends to be like, oh, this is my friend, and so what you gonna do about it when it's something like that, and you're like, okay, well, that's not appropriate. It kind of sounds like a fairy tale, but I mean, everybody has their own way of like manifesting, like, this thoughtfulness, okay? But yeah, let me get one more card, and then we're gonna pull out a tarot. Okay, card. So yeah, we have my thinking card here. So you're thinking a lot. I don't really see like a lot of people detecting this, okay, which is great. Privacy. I feel like privacy is very important for you right now. or just a little bit of privacy as far as like what you want to do, your morals and your vows. What's your aspirations in life? Pretty hurts. Like I'm singing a lot, so that's Virgo's thing. Um, we have my signs and synchronicity cards as well. I think people are starting to catch on. Mostly a Libra, a Taurus, for some of you guys here, Sagittarius, somebody who has a problem with you, maybe Sagittarius. Yeah, they're starting to catch on, but they can't really touch you. They can't really do anything. I feel like this person sees you on TV, okay, or they see your style somewhere. They see signs and synchronicities, and all they could do is um, like just watch you. So this is not somebody who can like take you to court, because if somebody was doing something illegal and they were stealing your style, they don't really know, like, you know what I'm saying. So this is definitely somebody who's just sitting there and watching, right? um let's talk more about the people and the selfish energy. Talk, can I get so I'm not gonna take these because I'm confused. It's like two different things. Okay. So you have the Nine of Cups here. So I feel like you know what this sounds like? It sounds like Avatar. If you guys watch Avatar, the last Airbender, like with Katara in it, she was going through a situation where she was ascending, like not descending, like she had to like ascend, like the spirits, because the spirits was angry. She was like, oh my gosh, why is the spirits angry? Why is this and that and third, you know? And yeah, like she started ascending them, and she figured out why they were so angry and stuff like that. So it kind of seems like you guys learned how to master the elements of air. Okay, you master all the elements, and now you guys are going to go, out there and be, like, I guess what you're meant to be, right? So a lot of these people are single. A lot of these people have money. They have resources, but they're just very selfish. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is not selfish, but they are working on themselves a lot. So it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense if, the Nine of Pentacles and the selfish cards coming out, right? These people, it can be as simple as like, these people don't know when to, like, work with somebody. So you could be like, oh, this will be the time where you work with somebody. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this selfish energy is developing, right? It's okay to trust somebody, right? So let me see what's going on with this. It may not be a Sagittarius too, because I feel like it's a Libra and a Taurus that don't like you as well. You're starting to see like an air sign. They don't like you, okay? And it could be the person that is not as smart, but yeah, you're just starting to see like they don't like you, okay? It could be two different air signs, a Libra, Aquarius, right? Or it could be a Gemini. But I know for a fact, and I think you know for a fact, that there's a fire sign that doesn't like you, but it can't touch you. So that's a great thing. And you're like, what if my secrets? I don't think that's gonna happen, because you were taught well, whether you realize this or not. And I think whoever you learned from, they've taught you a lot of subliminal shit, So, and I think that was, if it wasn't subliminal, I think they did teach you, and you're like, oh, okay, I got it. But why would I be? And I think God is like, yeah, I hear somebody's like, yeah, that kind of sounds right. Or I see something, But like, why would I be doing this? And it's like, well, when the time comes, you will know how to use it, right? And this will be the time to use something, right? So, let's clarify these two people, or these people, because I feel like hatred energy off of this one, you know. I'm hearing about Unalak. So, what's the clarify thinking energy? Yeah, Sagittarius is popping up. Temperance. And this person's angry because they didn't wait. They weren't patient enough, and you were. You know. Also, when Katara was learning how to, not Katara, was it Katara or Kara? When Kara was learning how to, like, ascend, she had to be patient and flow, like water, like Pisces, She had to, understand what she was ascending, and, the spirit. She has really had to become spiritual, very much more spiritual than when she was learning all of the elements, or learning how to master air. So, tell me more about that. So I think the reason why these people don't like you, I think it's because Metaphor wands in reverse. So a lot of these people could have got out of a relationship. They could have got divorced. They could have got evicted. Okay. But I feel like maybe someone's trying to blame on you, like, oh, like, it's you, or like, why I got divorced, it's you, why this, and it's not. I don't think it's you, because you were very private. Okay. um you were very private, so I don't think it's you. I feel like it was a part of the reason was a fire sign, so maybe this person was listening to a fire sign, and the fire sign wasn't patient. Okay, they wasn't patient. Maybe they was like, oh, let's get married, let's do this, let's do that, and it's like, you need to be patient. Be patient, my friend, because marriage is not a walk in the park. You getting to know and seeing that this person's the one. Yeah, you may have butter like feelings for this person one day, but then shit happens, things change. You gotta really, what I'm saying. So I think that's what the situation is. So goes over energy is a Six of Pentacles, and this is you giving to the people. We also have the number 6 again. Okay, 6 could be important for you guys here, but 6 for me in my deck is family. So Six of Pentacles means about sharing, giving to the less fortunate here, right? This is what you were doing before, and also doing now. You also have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups here, which talks about friends, family, memories. Okay, being kindred, right? You have a lot of positive energy. You're a vibrational match you're inside and out. A vibrational match, you know. And then after that, after you got that opportunity, after people saw this about you, we also have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you got an opportunity. You got an opportunity to get up there. So you went from the 6 to the 7 of Pentacles. Now people want to invest in you. People are thinking about you. People are like, you know what? Let me listen to Pisces more. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, this is very intriguing. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. We have your element, the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then you shot up to the Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess. That's popping. So, the Ten of Pentacles is like you're there. You can't really go any further. You have the white picket fence. You're married. It's like your business is off the ground. That's why you decided to close something. Like you remembered. Always on my mind. It's like Michael Jackson. You can't do any, like, you're gonna keep doing concerts, like, you're already relevant. Everybody, you get to sit down and people just buy your CDs all the time. You could be on YouTube and like, it's that type of that type of time. So that's why he was like, okay, and maybe you don't know why you want to close something down. You know what I'm saying? But that's why. That's what it That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you shot up right to the Ten of Pentacles after the Six of Pentacles, and someone gives you an opportunity, you shot up right to the Ten of Pentacles. And I think that's why they're pissed off, because that's marriage. This, where they were at, it's like, oh, let's be in the energy of marriage. No, you shot right up to the Ten of Pentacles. Will you marry me? Somebody proposed, you know? So it's gonna be like a Libra story as well, but I feel like a Libra is like, yeah, that's not me, because they couldn't get down with something with somebody. So let me see something about this Sagittarius here, because I feel like this Sagittarius, like, we have my cool card, so this is somebody who's keeping their cool, but that's really interesting. I think it's because they can't touch you. I keep saying that about them. They can't touch you. They're pissed. They weren't patient. Tell me more about this fire energy, the problem energy. Tell me more about this. Yeah, they weren't patient. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like, when it's upright for me, it means this person's coming in with accuracy. It does talk about that. Well, Knight of Pentacles is like, a little interesting for me. All of the cards I follow, but Knight of Pentacles is a little different. They are the slowest person in the deck, but when they're upright, they are very slow, but they are accurate. When it's in reverse for me, it still has a kind of the same meaning. Anyways, it just means that this person wasn't as accurate, and they moved very fast. Okay, they moved very fast. They're fast ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what happened here. We have the Five of Swords, and we also have Sagittarius, and we have the Devil. So it's basically like, if they were talking to you, or if you were talking to them, you would be like, it's not my fault that you want to play mind games or one up or be in this competitive mode. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that you decided to go hang out with a Capricorn and this person's doing a whole bunch of drugs, or their instant gratification, right? The Devil is instant gratification. The Temperance is about patience. Why would you go against your element? This is somebody not knowing themselves, right? So doesn't kind of make any sense, right? And this person's upset because you're right. We have the Page of Swords too as well. So now they're spying on you. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, but they're probably spying on you with the Virgo. So not my problem. Not to be rude. I feel like this person stepped to you and you're angry. You just need to walk away from this person because this person is not backing down. And notice, if you guys see the cards with tarot, all these cards are yellow. So this person has a lack of confidence. They have a lack of pride, a lack of belief in themselves, and you did. I really feel like this Virgo helped you a lot. Now, if you know a Virgo and the Virgo is a bitch, they're an asshole, then obviously it's not them, right? This is about somebody who is, able to balance their mind and balance their thoughts, okay? If somebody's selling drugs or they're out and about partying, ruining people's lives, all that good stuff, I don't, you name it here. It's obviously not them, right? The Virgo card can, in my deck, it is Virgo, but it also is about somebody who is in a Virgo energy, okay? Somebody who's wealthy, who has privileges, somebody, has abundance, resources. Like I said, don't have to be a Virgo, but it is sometimes typically a Virgo, right? So, yeah, that's you guys' reading. Congratulations on your business. If you didn't get anything licensed this time around, I don't think that's really what the point is. If you were able to get something licensed, then that's great. But I think it was mostly about like the teachings, like Halloween. If you wake up, excuse me, sorry, probably heard that. If you wake up on Halloween, like when Halloween comes through this time, when you wake up and you go outside and it's like the kids are outside with their Halloween costumes, or it's really airy, the sun is out, like that's the point of like the business. It was just to get there and to celebrate like people like you and understand that you will not be forgotten. Like Michael Jackson, you will not be forgotten, right? But the next thing you're going to be doing, that's where you have a lot of eyes on you, okay? Because remember, his air sign was like strictly on you and broadcasting, oh, this is my business, this is da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you have a lot of eyes on you with the next career or the next topic, okay? So something to think about, right? Not a food for thought moment, but it's something to think about. I think you need to like look at yourself a little bit more. Maybe you guys are a witch, holistic things, because I do sense that.